on a throne of ice. She's a hemophiliac with a dying battery life. Candy-colored fingers and solidified eyes. Thinking airbrush thoughts with the logo on her mind. It's so delightful, it's so insightful, it's so frightful. Yeah, feeling it every single day. Yeah. It's time to party.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Cole Irvin won his first game of the season as Oakland took down the Mariners 5-3. The Cleveland Indians picked up 14 hits in total as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 10-4. The Houston Astros combined for 4 total home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 9-4. Jorge Lopez collected win number 3 this year, helping the Orioles defeat the Angels 1-0. The Minnesota Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-4. The Toronto Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-0. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Yankees 2-1. The Miami Marlins put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the visiting Nats 8-1. Noah Syndergaard earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, helping lead the Mets past the Giants 5-3. The Philadelphia Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they destroyed the Rays 9-2. Anthony Rizzo had 3 hits and drove in 3 as the Cubbies disposed of the Rockies 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. The D-backs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 2-1. The Tigers starting pitcher, number 43, grabbed win number 9 this year, leading Detroit to the win over the Cardinals 2-1. Matt Strahm collected his 8th win in relief as San Diego beat the Dodgers 2-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Angels totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The Rangers combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. Miles Straw had 3 hits in the contest as the Stros disposed of the Royals 4-3. The Twins launched 3 home runs as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-8. Cesar Hernandez collected a total of 4 driven in as the White Sox disposed of the Blue Jays 6-5. The Washington Nationals tossed a combined 1-hitter as they took down the Fish in Miami 1-0. The Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-6. The Phillies finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the visiting Rays 3-2. The Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-2. The Brewers had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. had 3 hits in the game, driving in 3 as San Diego beat the Dodgers 5-2. He is currently among the National League slugging percentage leaders. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Bassett gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in will be Aaron Hicks. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. Sinker down around the knees gets the called strike. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
In the air, out to right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kinder's got it for route number 3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now at the plate, here is Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrews.
A ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony.
So now here is Tony Kemp. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Has a look, now the pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Two out with the man at first. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Fastball is outside and it's full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Stanton, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Second inning coming up, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gleyber Torres. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. Count 2-1.
Grounded weakly toward third. Chapman has it cleanly. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Next to dig in, Luke Voigt. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. And now Giancarlo Stanton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading
and
off,
striding
48.
forward, the designated hitter, Seth Brown. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ground ball right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, 2 down.
Batting 8.
So that'll bring up Stephen
right fielder.
Piscotty. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB now. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right
Batting
there.
9.
That lawn dart
The
felt
catcher.
so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Piscotty is off of first with 2 away. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Clint Frazier. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the first offering.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Chapman's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to hit, Gio Urshela. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line drive to left. Pinder will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here it comes now to Andrus. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
At the plate, Tony Kemp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now the 2-1.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Working for the punch out and the offering. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire.
Now
sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Andres over at second. Kemp at first. One gone. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So stepping in is Ramon Laureano. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The set and the 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all
The batter,
season long.
number 15,
He'll cruise for a while,
designated hitter.
hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Seth Brown is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Laureano is right there, 1 down. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Called a strike there, 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering. Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And Kemp is under it to make the catch for route number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in is Chad Pinder. He
Leading
flew
off,
out in his
48.
last AB.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Pinder stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-2 the count. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it
Now
was a little in the
batting,
pitcher's
right
favor,
fielder,
but it wasn't
Steve
outrageous. Hey, listen, calling
Steve
balls and strikes
Scotty.
is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. To the plate now, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Two and 0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Labor Torres.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Piscotty's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Sharp ground ball to third. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
The batter, the designated hitter, Clint.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So the next to bat will be Kyle Higashioka, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Now the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And it's fouled away.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Fielded cleanly, 1 there. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Hot shot down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Standing in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Andres aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. In the air to straightaway right. Judge is under it. One down. So a runner at first with one out now. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Set and the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. The 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. A's go quietly there, but they're on top 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up is Aaron Hicks. Flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. One out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping up is DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. To 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Aaron Judge would be next. Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Ready with the 1-1. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He's set. The 3-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Payoff pitch on its way, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run is scored, and the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First delivery to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton. He's there and records the first out. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Stepping in once again is Ramon Laureano. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball.
15.
You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Seth Brown. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail it here 2-1. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball 1, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Stanton stands at second with no outs. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Next, here is Gio Urshela. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Darren O'Day will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Chad Pinder.
The left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
So now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
1 out and a runner on second base. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
.30 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here it comes now to Andrus as he rips it on the ground to second. Torres at the bag. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Now into the box, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Aaron Hicks.
He's set. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away.
Now that second base.
Next to stand in is DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2-0.
No strike.
To first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in next, Aaron Judge singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Zach Britton
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen in the
for
bottom
New York
half of the
Yankees.
8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Lays off, ball 4. So now the potential time run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Voit is there. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base.
Now
with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 3. Here comes the 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. Seth Brown would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Kemp, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
A 1 pitch on its way. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 0-2 home.
1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, and it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
To short, hit hard. Andrus has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next,
and digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's really struggled 0 for 10. And Now the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance now for the A's. They trail here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. At the plate now is Seth Brown. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now
so the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So here is Chad Pinder. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
3-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter. Now here's the first offering.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Here's the 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Pinder, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So stepping in is Sean Murphy, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Last chance here, and stepping in is Elvis Andrus. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Last strike now for Oakland. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
To third. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Severino earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Chris Bassett pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.